Hi, this is Laura at Psychic Horizons. Today I'm going to talk about the third foundation class, where you learn how to apply the meditation and healing tools you've already learned into your everyday life. Now, one of the things we emphasize a lot here is being at one with yourself. Your self-love, your self-validation, self-acknowledgement, and understanding who you really are underneath it all. But sometimes we take responsibility for other people. For example, if you have a friend, they have a lot of problems, and you take responsibility for solving those problems for them, but they're not taking responsibility for themselves. You're doing it. And then you realize after a while that you've given up a lot of your energy and your attention to that other person, and you've left some of it with that other person. Or I know somebody who used to work with the homeless to a large extent every day. She would go down and work with the homeless, and even the homeless that didn't want her help, she would try to help them. She would take responsibility for cleaning up their lives and getting it together for them and all this kind of stuff, which is admirable on the one hand, but on the other hand, she was losing her own energy. She realized she didn't have a life. Her whole life was doing that, and she'd given up so much of her energy that she couldn't even define who she was anymore. And we do that, women especially do that with families. We put their needs ahead of our own, and then we don't have a life of our own anymore. So one of the things you want to learn how to do is have your own life, to take responsibility for yourself. That doesn't mean you can't help somebody or be in communication with them, but it does mean you're coming from inside yourself, inside who you really are underneath that, and you're not giving away your energy. This is a really important concept, and this is one of the things we teach here, so that you can take responsibility for yourself, but you don't have to give it all away to somebody else. That doesn't mean you can't help them. In fact, you can help them better this way because you're not giving it all away. You feel comfortable with who you are. So this is Laura. I'm at PsychicHorizons.com.